Hello, this is a brief explanation on why I describe myself as a former astrologer. I say that God is above the astral, and if I am going to continue making predictions. Although since the beginning of 2019, I've made a large list of predictions fulfilled with the Great Conjunction 2020, the truth is that I never really considered myself as an astrologer. It was a title that I used so people won't get too confused on what I was doing. But from the beginning, I always spoke more about revealing an astral synchronization between politics and planetary alignments because my intention was to show the use of the occult behind those who appeared to be in power. And the idea was to mainly predict the big events like a new 9/11, which is the coronavirus, because although there are already many people pointing out the symbology after a conspiracy occurred, the fact of predicting it and documenting it each time the predictions get fulfilled allow us to verify that even the hidden forces behind many events also have to follow a script ruled by other superior influences, such as the stars. Otherwise, they wouldn't have acted exactly according to the predictions I made for almost 2 years. In fact, during all 2019, I told many other friend channels that deal with similar issues that in 2020 a new 9/11 was coming with the new world order government, because the Great Conjunction represents the maximum opportunity for it. And of course, many did not pay much attention because they did not know the occult importance or the secrets behind the alignment, which is normal. But as we have been able to verify, the governments follow the astral script like clockwork. However, I no longer describe myself as an astrologer now because I have strengthened my faith in God, something that I was distancing myself from for moments. But actually, from the first videos, I talked about God triumphing over the astral fiction. In fact, I say many times that Jupiter represented Christ, but not the other way around. I never said that Christ is a symbol of Jupiter, but instead Christ is the truth and Jupiter is only for some the representation of him in the astral narrative. So now I am a former astrologer, because the truth is that although most do not realize it, astrology is the worship of the stars as rulers of our lives, as if they were gods. In fact, in ancient empires, they were venerated as gods that defined our fate. And even from there is where astrology comes from. And in occultist alchemical magic, which is the basis of all esoteric schools, the basic principle is the summoning of planetary spirits. So, in addition, astrology is also a form of sorcery because one is projecting planetary spirits on the other. For example, if I tell you that Mars represents the energy of action and war, I am talking about a spiritual, invisible energy that comes from Mars. And if later I tell you that the next alignment with Mars will give you energy for action and war, I am projecting the spirit of Mars on you. And if you follow the alignment and you experience it, it's almost as if that spirit from the star is possessing your body. Now, it is true that one can feel these influences, but I believe that God is above those influences. And when one follows God, he releases from them, since he created them. That is why I am not longer interested in doing astrology as I was doing. But that does not mean that I will not continue to share my knowledge. In fact, in these almost 2 years, the only horoscope I made was in October and November 2020 because there were so many people who were going to feel such a heavy low energy and then a fast rise at that time that it was a good opportunity for many to verify that there are invisible influences of a superior order and that not all is chaos as they want us to believe. But checking those influences help us remember that God, the Father, is over them. For all this, I am no longer interested in doing astrology as before, although that does not mean that I will not continue to share what I know. But I am not interested in making beer charts or horoscopes or running or making you run after the next full moon or the next eclipse. as if they were the astral lottery that will change your life, because I really do not think that any of that improves anyone's life, only if it is to return to faith in God. So I will continue to share everything I know, but only so that people learn to see the theater before it happens, or through their own astrology can verify that there is an invisible world influencing the visible one. And thus they can consider that although many times we do not see God as we want, He is there acting anyway and waiting for us to connect with Him, who is above the astral. Thanks for watching and God bless you.